Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 22 with B1908. Last time we left off, we were... What were we doing again? Let's have a look. So we just played the first few games back. Oh no, the first game back from the long winter break. We missed off these friendlies, obviously, just because they were friendlies, not very important. We went through all the transfers, which were a fair few, to be fair. And we also, before that, we had a look at our biggest game for the club, really, against Midtjylland. And we lost 5-1, and everyone was like, oh no, how could you lose by such a huge margin? I don't know, maybe because they're in the Champions League and we're in a semi-professional club. I mean, we can't even offer proper contracts to players. I didn't really get the feedback, but luckily didn't really affect the dynamics. We're now down to the last game before the split to relegation and promotion stages. We had a good couple of games after. I mean, I say good. We created one chance each time that was a goal scoring opportunity. The rest of the time we were just really solid in defence, and I think that might be the way we have to get this season done. I think Gangia got his first goal. No, Palm got a penalty, so that's how close that game was. We only got their win because of a penalty, really. We weren't doing much up front against Slagersley. And then I think, Gangia it was actually a fairly decent goal from the outside of the box. It kind of like smashed it into the bottom corner, and then they got a red card. And then for the 34th minute, they got a red card. We didn't do anything for the rest of the game. So it's a little bit disappointing that we couldn't get a bigger margin there, especially seeing as these guys, I think, are bottom of the league now. Might be bottom, might be second. No, they are rock bottom. So a bit annoying that we couldn't get a bigger win. The good news is, though, that win did put us into automatic. We are in the promotion stage. I didn't realise that. I thought it was going to be right down to the last game, so it's a bit annoying that we didn't see that in the video. But we've got our last game, and then we're going to see our fixtures, and it's going to be a really compact couple of weeks, months of games. So let's jump into our next game. Also, actually, one thing I wanted to show you before we jumped in was the dynamics. No unhappy people. Now, club atmosphere is very good. Going down a little bit, I'm not sure why. Team cohesion and managerial support is good. Managerial support is going up because of just basically how well we're doing. The reason we have no players with issues is two of our players dropped their concerns. So Lying and Agerd dropped their concerns, which is a real relief with Agerd because I don't want to lose him. So I was happy to see him say, you know what, if I don't play every game, that's all right. You've played me enough at the moment. So I'm going to rotate him with Stylefest, although he is looking a little bit tired. He might have to be subbed off in this game. But there were two other players, Good and Nielsen, our left back. He was playing awful, so I told him when he came back to say, I'm unhappy you didn't keep your promise. I told him you were playing awful, that's why I didn't play you, and he said, right, so I'm off. So he left, and Good was just like, I don't think I'm going to get the playing time I need here, so I'm going to have to go for my career. And you know what, I can't keep him here. I'm just hoping Boltzer doesn't start kicking off. He's a good player. He's not quite up to the scratch of Winthen Hegstad, though. So I think I want to play these two consistently, but Boltzer will get games in the next few months because of the closeness of each game. We need to rotate our centre-backs so they don't get too tired. Then I've got Matty Olsen, who can also play naturally in centre-back, who's a 2-star as well, so he can rotate in. So I've got a plan. It's just annoying that Good went because he's a good player. Sorry, that was awful. So this is the squad we're lining up with. Rasmussen has kept 3 clean sheets in a row, so I'm keeping trust in him. Forup will probably, again, rotate in. He's a good player. It's just his height has really been a detriment occasionally, so we don't want to rely on him too heavily. And Rasmussen is technically a little bit better than Forup, I think. Then we've got Lennart, Hegstead, Winther and Schmidt at the back. Then we've got Sari, Palm, Stylefest and Foss in midfield. Holmberg hasn't really been performing that well the last few games, so I'm going to drop him, but I'm going to rotate him in and out with Foss. And then we've got Gangia and Lying up front, and I'm probably going to bring Bill on for Lying every now and then, just to add a little bit of spark up front, hopefully. So we're going to jump into this game. Everyone seems fairly happy with the tactics, apart from Winther and Bill, who he doesn't like working the ball into the box, and neither does Bill. Not sure why that would be, but don't have to worry about that too much. So this game didn't actually look where these guys are. I think they're quite low in the league. They're definitely in the relegation area, I think. So we're going to say carry on. I think we should have this in the bag if we can play as well as we have been. But then there's that whole curse of the recording where I'm recording it, so we're going to play absolutely awful and concede 5 or something. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with this game. Okay, first chance is a corner, whipped in. Hagstead couldn't get there. And now that leaves us a little bit exposed at the back with Salah coming forward, plays it off. And now they've got, I think we've got back in, oh, beautiful Palm. We got back in numbers and Palm put in a fantastic challenge. Lying now gets the ball, long ball forward to Gangia, which has been the move. And Gangia hits the post or the crossbar. But that long ball from Lying to Gangia has been a good move. I can't believe we didn't convert that. And it's half time, and that was the only highlight of the game so far. Overall, we are not doing great with possession, doing a lot better with shots on target and things like that. Defence is playing strong, Sari's playing weakly, Stylefest isn't playing great either. So this is what I'm talking about. Sari can just start playing really badly. There's not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. Skov, because he hasn't been played recently, has gone down a couple of star ratings. And Stylefest is tired, I think, so we'll play on a Gerd. He's been really good for us recently anyway, so happy to bring him on. And then potentially Foss later on in the game if he doesn't pick himself up. Let's start the game. Let's see what we can do to second half. Okay, so another chance. Lennart with the free kick. Oh, just over. Lennart has put one of those free kicks away before, so we know he's got it in him, but we just have to hang on and see if we can get that goal. We've been very wasteful, which makes me feel like we might be conceding. Oh, Winther, you behave. What a clearance, and what a touch by Lying, and we're through. Lying. Yes! What a goal. Superb little dink. All of that came from a smash clearance which we just missed in the replay, but great play by Lying to do the little 1-2 and Gangia to see that run, and the chip is sensational. Superb stuff, and that puts us ahead. Foss is the player that I think I'm going to sub off with my last sub. He's not playing too well, and we're going to bring on Holmberg as an inverted winger support just to freshen some legs on the left hand side. Okay, a Gerd with the free kick just off the crossbar. Or was that a save? What a save. So now it's our corner, and Palm looks to swing it in near post, hopefully. That's what we've planned. Yeah, Winther. We have not been able to get those near post corners. I think maybe FM updated it and they're not as effective. But they used to be a real source of goals. We don't get them anymore, really. But now, 92nd minute, are they going to bring it level with... Oh, Skov, you behave. Well done. Intercepted. We're definitely better at getting that interception as well, I've noticed. Long ball forward from their keeper. Hegstead gets it. Skov now holds the ball up. Plays it to a Gerd. A Gerd to Skov. Skov, what are you going to do? Don't hold it for too long. You'll lose it. There you go, to Palm. Palm to Skov. To Lying. Lying to Palm. Palm, look for that ball. Holmberg through to Skov. Skov. Oh, that was awful. Scooped shot and just went flying over. But overall, didn't matter because we got the win. Another 1-0. Convincing, I would say. We had high percentage, high shots on target. Not able to convert as well as I would hope. But these two up front are definitely linking up really well. It's probably what we were missing. Potentially, I might swap him out for Bill on the rotation sort of thing, and Agerd and Starfest definitely. And Palms we're going to have to swap out as well because he's getting tired every game. Look at this back four and goalkeeper. This has been the ratings they've been getting every game. We've really found our groove now, and I'm hoping they can continue this against the opposition. We're going to say nice work, everyone. Very good, because they did play really well. But yeah, I'm hoping because now we're into the promotion stage. We're third place with 41 points, by the way, which puts us in a really good spot. But we've got to play regularly all of these teams, which we really struggle to get a result against. I don't think the only one we've got a result against is Hillerod. I think we've lost to Rekobing twice. Karlsland we've lost to twice. Rockslide might have won against them once. We won against B1908 once, but lost against them the other time. So a lot of teams which we haven't got a good reputation of winning against, that we're going to have to play regularly. But that's how you reach the next level. We're going to have to just play our hearts out. We're in good form. We've got a team which we've got a good sort of build so far. We've got good backup where needed. So I think overall I'm positive about it. And I think straight away we get the schedule, hopefully. Yes. So we've got how many games? How many games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games to the end of the season. And they are Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday. What a weird spacing. But first game against Karlslund is going to be it's going to show how far we've come. If we lose this, then maybe we've still got some work to do with this team. If we win it, then maybe we could get far, because I think it's top. If we have a look at the actual promotion stage now, Automatic is 6 points away from us right now. It's only a point away from first. If we can keep winning games and beat FC Rockslide and B93 in both of the games against them, the sky's the limit, isn't it? We could potentially be seeing promotion this season. We've put together that good a performance. The points that we've been able to gain, even the draws that we've been able to put away. So like these little, oh no, that's a friendly. Here, like these points here and here, like they add up. They've been able to put us in a really good position. It's just a shame the beginning of the season was so rocky, because I think if we'd have won a couple of these games and kept the form going that we have here, we probably would be around about first place, second place. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. We've got to move on. We're going to move, in this video, we're going to play the next game against Karlslund and maybe against FC Rockslide, depending on what time we sort of have. I think it'll probably just be the next game, and then we'll leave. And then the next video, we will come back for the last two games of B93 and Ringkobing IF. I think these two will be really important games because they're first and they're quite low on in the league, so they're potentially a team that we could be beating. So they're two games that we need to win right near the end to see if we can get promotion, depending how all of these games go as well. So we'll see you in a second for the next game. It's not far away, actually. Just notice it's only like it's like a week away, so it's not going to be long until we get that game coming up, and hopefully won't have too many tired legs. Okay, so we are at our next game. A couple of things happened in between. Lennart got injured in training by Skov. How dare you, Skov? So he's had to come out, and we're going to have to play our youngster Son. He's 23. He's not actually that young, but not really had much game time. And actually, I just noticed he should be playing as an inverted wing back defend rather than a wing back defend. Okay, so we've got him in as a replacement, and we're also playing Homburg first, and we're going to have Foss as an impact sub. Other than that, no changes. Rasmussen, Schmidt, Winther, Hegstad, and Son in the back, and then Sari, Palm, Stalfest, and Homburg in the middle, and then Lying and Gangia up front. So that's how we're lining up so far. Raminson actually got in the team of the week, so he's been playing really well so far. So he is definitely paying off after a bit of a shocker for his debut. And also in the interview before this game, they were talking about the state of the pitch that we're about to play on. Apparently it's awful. And then when I said, I'm sure it's not that bad, the manager for the other team, for Karlsland, was like, oh no, it's bad. So it might be an interesting game. The pitch might ruin it a bit for us. But hopefully we can come away with a win. We're going to go in with positivity and optimism. We have lost our last 4 games against these guys. They've got a really good record against us. They seem to have our number. I'm hoping we can switch it round today and get a result, because these are a team that we need to be beating if we want to get anywhere near promotion this season. Okay, first chance is ours with Palm crossing it in just wide, and you can see what they were saying about the pitch. What a state. Oh, another chance for us. Hit in, but now they're on the counter-attack. Can we put up a good resistance? Grenning has run basically the full length of the pitch. Oh, great ball in. Couldn't do anything with it, but they've still got it. They're just waiting for that ball in, aren't they? They're playing with us, toying with us. Well pressured by our team, though. Look, pushed him all the way back to the fence. Well done, lads. That's what I'm talking about. But dropped his man, and what an awful shot near the end. Thank goodness for that. Okay, half-time, it's 0-0, but the squad is suffering a little bit from the looks of it. Hagstead is not playing great. Son, unfortunately, isn't playing great. Sari's, look how bad Sari's doing. I'm not really sure what's going on with Sari. He doesn't seem to be able to up his game at the moment. So we're going to take him off. Holmberg is doing okay. Gangia is not doing great either, so I think Bill might have to come on as a little bit of a injection of pace maybe, and I'm tempted to bring Hagstead off and put Bolzer on, but Palm is looking tired. He's looking quite tired at the moment, so I think I might just save the next sub for 60-minute mark, and say I have faith in all you guys, because hopefully they will pay back the faith that I have in them and see what's happening at the 60-minute mark. Okay, a free kick to us with Palm, puts it in. Winther, the keeper comes out and really confidently claims it. We're a little bit low on men at the back. Come on, boys. Track back, track back. Good crossover. Another crossover, and Rasmussen with a really poor stop. Couldn't get there. Really annoying that we conceded there. Because you see, he puts the long ball over, and then another crossover, and Rasmussen should be turning that round his post. Shouldn't be beaten there, but it happens. We move on. Okay, 66 minutes in. We're going to have to make a sub. It's going to have to be the centre-back, I think, who plays as a central defence stopper. And stopper. There you go. And we don't have any more changes. Everyone's not playing great. It just seems like when we play against them, we lose our game completely. There's some sort of mental block there. 5 games they're going to make it where they've beaten us in a row. Unless we can pick ourselves up here. I don't think we can, though. And that's full time. 1-0 to them. Disappointing all rounds. The only player who played quite well was Palm. And Rasmussen, actually, despite letting in that cheap goal, played pretty well. Could it have been a different game if we hadn't got an injured left back and not a really good replacement for him on the bench? Probably. It probably would have. Far from pleased with that result. And I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to be like, that's that. We need to be getting better results. See, that result put them 2 points ahead of us. And now we're chasing 3rd place instead of 2nd place. Our next game is against Rockslide. If we can beat them, that puts us in a better position to move forward. We're 10 points away from 1st. I think that's basically gone now. And we just have to hope that we can build up a good head of results in the next 5 to 10 games. And then in our last 2 games, hopefully it will be a last minute who will get to 2nd place. Or And you know what? We were supposed to be bravely fighting against relegation at this point. So anywhere we finish in this league is a win. I just don't want to finish sixth. We've been so much better than that this season. I think we could actually push for a promotion place. So yeah, I'm not sure what the future will hold with our next results, because it's a lot of hard games in a row. So we've got Rockslide, Hillerod, and B1908 all within the space of a week or two. So they're 3 games and then Carsland again on that Saturday. So we're playing them in 2 weeks, if that. It's going to be really hard. So I'm hoping when we get down to recording the B1908 and Rinkobing game, we're not lost too many of these. I expect to lose a few, just because it's harder games. We're a tight schedule where we're playing 2 games a week basically, but hopefully with the squad that we've built and the rotation we can do, that we'll be able to put some good results in, because don't forget, these guys are also playing tight games as well. They're also playing a really busy schedule. It means that they're going to have tired players. So if we can have fresher legs than them, there's a chance that we can then come away with a win. So positivity, we're being positive. First game was only a 1-0 loss, and to be fair, we had our chances. We just didn't take them. So when we come back, we will be doing the B1908 and Rinkobing game, and finishing the season off. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Remember to come back and see what happens at the end of this season, if we can maybe get a promotion out of this season, or maybe we'll just have to wait till next season, build on the team, build some more backup in players that we've brought in, youngsters who have improved, and bring in some new fresh faces who can sit on the bench a little bit. Who knows? That's kind of my thinking, because I don't think we're going to have quite enough to see off a few of these teams. But that being said, be positive. Don't expect a defeat, because then you will be beaten, won't you? So thanks a lot for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you when I see you.